Hello champions and happy Wednesday. It's going to be a great day. Today we're going to do some review of two-digit division and make sure that by the end of the day you are a master. I know you will be, and so does Mr. Smiles. He's giving you the thumbs up. Let's get started. Let's do a division problem. 3,164 divided by 62. In order to solve this division problem, let's start by listing our multiples of 62. Go ahead and write the multiples of 62 on your paper by solving each multiplication problem, then enter them in the computer. Check to make sure that you've listed your multiples of 62 correctly. Now we can start dividing 3,164 divided by 62. What place can I start dividing in? Well, I can't split 3,000s across 62 groups. I can't split 3,100s across 62 groups. I can split 316 tens across 62 groups. So I'm going to start dividing in the tens place. How many times does 62 go into 316? It goes in 5 times. 5 times 62 is 310. Now I need to subtract to see how many tens I have left over. What's 316 minus 310? It's 6. I have 6 tens left over. I can bring down my 4 to divide in the ones place. How many times does 62 go into 64? It goes in 1 time. What's 1 times 62? It's 62. What's 64 minus 62? It's 2. The answer to this question is 51, remainder 2. Now you try one. What's 2,375 divided by 74? Start by listing your multiples of 74. Go ahead and write the multiples down on your paper, then enter them in your computer. Check to make sure you've listed your multiples correctly. Now we can divide 2,375 divided by 74. What place can you start dividing in? You can start dividing in the tens place. That's the first place where I have enough to split into groups of 74. Go ahead and solve this division problem now, then enter your quotient and remainder in the box. Let's see how you did. 74 goes into 237 3 times. 3 times 74 is 222. Now I can subtract. When I do that, I get 5, 1, and 0. I have 15 tens remaining. Bring down my 5. Now I need to see how many groups of 74 ones I can take from 155 ones. I can take 2 groups. 2 times 74 is 148. When I subtract, I have to borrow. 15 minus 8 is 7. 4 minus 4 is 0. 1 minus 1 is 0. My answer is 32. Remainder 7. Let's try another problem. 6,192 divided by 48. Go ahead and start by listing your multiples of 48 on your scratch paper. Write your multiples of 48 down on your paper by solving each problem. Then enter them on your computer. Check to make sure you've entered your multiples of 48 correctly. Now we can divide 6,192 divided by 48. What place can I start dividing in? I can start dividing in the hundreds place. I can't split 6,000s into a group of 48. I can split 61 hundreds. How many groups of 48 can I take out of 61 hundreds? I can take 1 group. What's 1 times 48? 48. I'll use 48 hundreds in my groups. Now I need to subtract. What's 61 minus 48? Well, I need to borrow. 11 minus 8 is 3. 5 minus 4 is 1. I can bring down my 9 to start dividing in the tens place. How many groups of 48 tens can I take out of 139 tens? I can take 2 groups out. 2 times 48 is 96. What's 139 minus 96? Well, 9 minus 6 is 3. 13 minus 9 is 4. Bring down my 2. How many groups of 48 ones can I take out of 432 ones? I can take 9 groups. 9 times 48 is 432. When I subtract, I have no remainder. The answer is 129. Now you try one. What's 7,286 divided by 52? Start by listing the multiples of 52. Go ahead and write the multiples of 52 on your paper, then enter them on your computer. Check to make sure you've listed your multiples of 52 correctly. Now I can divide 7,286 divided by 52. What place can I start dividing in? I can start dividing in the hundreds place, because I can't split 7,000s into groups of 52, but I can split 72 hundreds. Go ahead and solve the division problem. Enter your quotient and remainder in the box. Let's see how you did. I can take one group of 52 hundreds out of 72 hundreds. 1 times 52 is 52. When I subtract, I have 20 hundreds remaining. I can bring down my 8 to divide in the tens place. I can take 4 groups of 52 tens out of 208 tens. 4 times 52 is 208. When I subtract, I have no tens left over. I bring down my 6 to divide in the ones place. I can't take any groups of 52 ones out of 6 ones, so I put a 0 in my quotient. 0 times 52 is 0, and I have 6 left over. The answer is 140, remainder 6. Great job working on this video. Go ahead and switch to IXL Practice.